Hey YouTube, Des here with another intermediate tutorial for FIFA 15, and today is going to be a very simple tutorial. It's going to really help you with counterattacks, or if you play with a lot of pacey players up front with your wingers and center forwards or strikers. This tutorial is really going to help you. And what we're going to talk about is touching the ball on forward, like upfield, or pushing the ball upfield, so that you can utilize the sprint and the pace that your players have. Because you've probably noticed usually when you're sprinting with the ball at your feet, your players run slower, and so the defenders can catch up to you and interrupt your shot or maybe screw up the play or something like that. And I want to show you how you can touch the ball on forward so that you can sprint at like full out sprint and utilize all the pace that you have to get by the defender and really make the counterattacks happen. And so we'll dive into it here. If you watched my first touch tutorial, I introduced the right analog stick, and being that if you move it just halfways with your first touch, it's a really soft first touch, and then if you hit it all the way to the sides, that it's going to be a hard first touch. And it's very similar to that with touching the ball upfield. So normally when you're sprinting upfield, you're running about this pace. The guy can catch up to me, no problem really. He's got good pace on him, but he's just not quick enough, And so how you can get even quicker is with the right analog stick. So while you're sprinting, if you hit the analog stick in the direction that you're going, just about as your player is about to hit the ball, it'll actually send the ball forward, and then your player will sprint full speed to get the ball. So we'll come up here. So this is just normal sprint here. We'll flick the ball on. There's a good flick. We'll flick it on again. There's another good flick. You can flick it twice and it'll actually go even further. So if we're coming back here, just normal sprint here, one flick, a good little distance on it, and then two flicks, really good distance on it. So that's the idea of getting past the defenders with your really pacey wingers and center forwards, or if you're playing counterattack, is to utilize the sprint with the flicking, and you can actually direct where the ball is going to go as well. So if we're coming up here, you can actually flick it up and it'll cut up like that. So you can actually direct where the ball is going with those touches, and it's very similar to my tutorial, my first touch tutorial, where I talked about hard and first touches. It's very similar. So you can cut it up, you can cut it down hard, cut it up hard, just like that, and it keeps your pace on your player, So hopefully that tutorial helps you. Hopefully it'll really help you kind of make your counterattacks more successful, and really if you're playing with a lot of pace up front, you can use that. And I mean, people are going to complain, oh, pace abuser and everything like that. Like, it's really not that bad, because if a defender, okay, let's say, so you want to know how to defend against this, right? Defend against a pace abuser or something like that. If you know you can't beat someone on pace, it happens all the time. It even happens in real life football. Like, the people know that they're going to get outpaced. Run with him and call for support, right? So you're going to run with him so that if he tries to, like, he's going to get down there, and the most he's going to be able to do is probably cross it realistically. He might, if he's like super pacing out your defender, he might be able to just go straight on goal. That's very unlikely though. So you want to make sure you call for support, which is R1. Definitely check out my defending tutorial for that one. Call for support and then hold X. That's the quickest you're going to run with your defender, is X, not R2 or any of that other stuff. X. That's the quickest you can run with your defender, and then call for support with R1. That's your best chance to stop the pace abusers. And then if they're just straight out beating you, there's not really much you can do other than change your tactics, play more defensive, keep your back line back so that you can stop those type of plays happening, But yeah, hopefully that tutorial helped you. Hopefully you can get your counterattacks going. And yeah, if you like my content, go ahead and subscribe. If you like this video, go ahead and give it a thumbs up. And then if you have any ideas or suggestions for future tutorials, go ahead and leave a comment below. I'm actually getting kind of low on my ideas for tutorials here. I got 2 more that I want to go over in the intermediate with dribbling and stopping over the top balls, over the top through balls, stopping those, because those are pretty simple to stop as well. So we'll make a tutorial for that. And then if you guys have any other suggestions, go ahead and leave a comment below, and we'll see about getting them done. Thanks for watching.